Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for doing this interview with me.
You're welcome.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, I am 25. I live in the South Bay, and I bartend full time, but I travel a lot.
Okay, cool. So how did you find out about the Carnival cruises?
My mom is an avid cruiser, and she takes basically a cruise a month, if not more. And I've been taking cruises my whole life, so it's just an easy vacation for me
Oh, that's
to
cool.
plan.
Yeah. Okay, so describe a typical layout and a day in a Carnival cruise. Does that make sense?
So there's two different days, two different types of days. So there's the day at sea, which you just don't go into land at all, or go into port, as they say. And so you just spend your time laying out by the pool or getting sun or eating like everybody else or drinking, whatever, all day. And then you're just out in the open water. And then there's another day where they call like in-port days. And that's one of the cities that you end up visiting. And then you have the choice to leave the boat or stay on. But a lot of people leave when you get there. And then you are able to spend about 8 hours there, and then you have to make sure to come back on the boat, and then you leave again. So sometimes it's overnight stays, but most of the time it's not.
Okay, that's cool. So where are some of the places you've traveled to on your cruises, and then which one was your favorite and why?
Oh gosh, I've been to every port in Mexico.
Wow.
That's Cabo, Ensenada, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, those are a few of them. And then there's the Bahamas, there's quite a few in the Bahamas. I can't remember all of them. And then I just went to the Dominican Republic. I went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, Turks and Caicos in December. But my favorite one is Nassau, I think is how you pronounce it. That's in the Bahamas, that's where Atlantis is.
Yeah.
The resort of Atlantis. Amazing. That's my favorite.
Is that why it's your favorite? Because of Atlantis?
Well, because it has a massive water park. So, and a lazy river, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Because you go through rapids and then it's smooth and then it's not. And then they have slides to where you go down really fast and then you go through a tunnel where there's sharks.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've actually been there before, so.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
November 2017 for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
So yeah, I can relate to that. That was so much fun.
My favorite destination ever of all time.
Yeah.
Is Atlantis, yes.
Yeah. So how do you find good rates on flights and the cruise itself?
Flights are not always good rates because I wait till last minute to book my flights always. And but with cruises, the more that you cruise, you kind of tend to get a better deal. So they'll email you being like, you have exclusive rates available, and then I just end up booking one. Or you book one out a year in advance and it's not so bad. And then you can pay monthly payments. So it's not like you can just pay it all up front. You can pay monthly or whoever you want to pay it, and then you can pay it off by the time of your cruise.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's affordable. I think cruises are affordable.
Yeah. Yeah,
the flights are expensive, and you have to be smart with booking your flights early.
Yeah.
The actual cruises are not so bad. You can go to Mexico for 4 days for $200 a person.
Really? Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you don't have to fly if you live in Southern California or wherever.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. Okay, so what made you start vlogging your cruises?
I wanted to vlog my cruises because I wanted a video documentation of it instead of just pictures, because pictures can only do so much. Yeah. And I like the process of editing a video, and I like finding music for the video. I like cutting it to where a scene will change when a beat will hit. And so it just makes it visually appealing and musically appealing. So I just enjoy it, and I think it's a better memory of just having a bunch of videos of your whole trip mixed with music instead of just pictures. Yeah. It's more lively instead of flat photos.
Okay, that's true. Well, you kind of answered my other question after, which was basically, what is the purpose of your vlogs? Meaning, are you making them for yourself or for the purpose of gaining views or subscribers?
No, I don't do it. Well, I don't do it for gaining subscribers or views, but they do end up getting a lot of views on YouTube because I think people like watching travel videos. Mm-hmm. It's not something that I pay attention to, but I'll notice every once in a while that it'll have a lot of views. I do it for a sense of myself, but then I know a lot of people like Google cruise destinations or the YouTube cruise destinations, and then they'll find my video and watch it, or they'll Google the type of ship that they want to go on, and then like my video will pop up, and I'll document like what the ship looks like, mm-hmm. and so it helps them. But I don't necessarily do it for that reason, but it does help people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, they actually get a good amount? Do you put mm-hmm. like hashtags in anything in your description or the tags below?
I do it when I edit the video. There's like a little small section of that you can like insert tags, but I think what get people are the title. So in the title, I'll put like the year, the cruise ship, and the destinations.
Okay, so it's a little more descriptive.
It's more descriptive and it's recent because a lot of the ships go through remodeling and upgrades and whatever. So if you put the year, it'll show that ship had been upgraded at that point.
Oh.
And then like when you click on the video, there's like a small description, and I'll just basically say everything that I did and where I went, and I'll include the excursions that I did.
Oh, okay.
Which are the activities that you do inland.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel that Carnival cruises are a good recommendation on a travel option for young adults?
I think that it's a safe option. I think that you have to be particularly brave to go to a foreign land on your own and fly there, especially if they don't speak your language, I guess. And you have to be smart in order to know what you're doing and where you're going and how to get there and how to communicate. And I think that's a whole other level that I don't necessarily go to. Mm-hmm. I think cruises are easy to plan. I think it's very fun. I love water and I love being out in the middle of the ocean. It's a very relaxing thing. And then and also you can visit multiple destinations in one vacation. So like in 1 week, you can visit 4 different countries in a cruise and be out in the middle of the ocean. So I think that you're like going through destinations and seeing different places more quickly than you were to like say book a flight to, I don't know, a city in Europe or like a country in Europe and just stay there. Or if you backpack, then it takes a while. Yeah. So it's a cheaper alternative, and you get to visit more countries for just the day, and then you just get back on the boat, and then the next day you wake up and you open your window or you go outside and you're in a different country.
Wow, that's really cool to think of it like that. Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Is there any cruises that you have yet to go on that you want to? Like certain destinations you haven't been to yet?
I want to do the Hawaii cruise, which they're very long. So you either like fly to Hawaii and then you cruise for 5 days, and then you have to take 5 days to get back to land in California. So
wait, the cruise takes you from Hawaii back to LA?
You either start in LA, you sail out of Long Beach. So you either sail out of Long Beach, take 5 days to get to Hawaii, and then 5 days around the islands, and then you fly back home. Or you fly to Hawaii, do the 5 days of the island, and then 5 days back to Long Beach. It's never you start and end in the same spot. So those are like 10 days. Or you do sail out of Long Beach, 5 days to get there. My mom just did this cruise. So 5 days there, 5 days around the islands, and 5 days back. It was a 15-day cruise.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can fly back, like let's say you fly LA to Hawaii, you can't fly Hawaii back to LA after the 5 days?
You could if you wanted to, but the reason why, I mean, you're paying for that cruise, and it's a bigger amount for sure because it's so long. So you want to make your money's worth and you just come back anyways. So instead of buying like a round trip flight to Hawaii, which is expensive, you just buy a one-way flight and then they end up getting you back home.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
yeah, I want to do that one, or Alaska cruise. I think
Oh, yeah.
it's a different situation. It's not warm at all. It's very, very cold, but it's beautiful on a different level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing glaciers and all
Yeah,
that.
that sounds really cool. That does. Okay, so is there anything else you'd like to add about anything that we talked about?
No, I particularly like cruises, and I think that they're easy, and it's way more fun when you get to go with a bunch of people. So I tend to go with my parents, but when you get to go with a significant other or just your friends, I think it's a good environment to be in, and you can never go too far away from each other. You just come right back in, and they have activities for young adults, and they have activities for parents, they have activities for little kids, so it's well-rounded.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you again, Lindsay. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
of
actually learned a lot.
I like cruises. They're fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I'm going on a cruise next month, my first cruise ever
Yeah,
in Europe.
you're gonna have fun.
So I'm super excited, and that kind of like helped me get more excited for it and like what to expect.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have so much fun. So much fun.
I can't wait. All
Yeah.
right, well, thank you again. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course.